Hey, I'm in Nicaragua right now at Paradiso Hostel on Laguna de Apoyo. We're about maybe a 20-minute drive from Granada, Nicaragua. That's where I've been the last 10 days. And here in the next week or so, I'm going to share a video that I do every 6 months or so when I go on my nonprofit impact build trips. We just helped a community center or helped a community rebuild their community center. So, anyways, 10 years ago, I was here at this exact place, and I was really excited. I had a few of my volunteers from our team that were staying behind, and I really wanted to come back here for our last day. So we're here now, and I thought it would be cool to just kind of do a comparison to see what's changed in the last 10 years. But I loved this place. I spent my last 2 nights here. It was actually my first solo trip that I had, wherein I traveled without other people, and that was in 2013. Came down to Nicaragua, and I spent a couple days in Leon, a couple days in Granada, a few days on Ometepe Island. Went to San Juan del Sur, which is this beach town. I was going to spend my last 4 nights there, and I got down there. I really didn't like it. It was just a little bit too much of just way too touristy for me. So I changed up. I had met this woman on the first day in Leon, and she goes, "Hey, I did a day trip out to Laguna de Apoyo and Paradiso. You should go out there and check it out if you have time." I didn't think I would, but once I bailed on San Juan del Sur, I came back here. It's only like 30 or 40 minutes from Managua and the airport, and spent my last 2 days here, and it was just unbelievable. So we'll show whatever video I can find and photos from back 10 years ago. I'll show those, and then we'll kind of do a walk around and show what's changed in that time frame. So, anyways, let's check out Paradiso.
Here's a photo from 2013. It just shows how tiny this resort is. And as you see the video more recent, you'll see just how much bigger it is. Another thing you may notice is cameras were a lot worse in 2013. This is an old GoPro, and probably part of it was my own fault for being terrible at taking video. I'm still not great, but compared to then, I look like Steven Spielberg now. And then here's a little bit of side by side from then and from now. You can see that dock out in the water is still there. This was a pathway. It's only a few things that I could notice that were about the same. And this pathway, as you even come out of it, it looks totally different. It used to just kind of drop right down under the water, and now they've built up everything in between there with restaurants and this ping pong table, and there's a pool table you'll see here in a minute off to the side. This again, they were doing some work back in 2013, but really not that much was going on. It just kind of looked like guys were moving sand and dirt around. That off to the right with there was the only place that you could get food back in 2013, and now you can see there's this little lounge, there's several restaurants, and just a ton of different places to relax. It's unbelievable when I showed up how different it looks now compared to then. Food was also another thing. There was just a little bit of food. Now, I mean, it's a massive restaurant. Tons of activities are planned each day. They have like beer pong and karaoke and booze cruise and all these different things. This restaurant, again, was not even there in 2013. It was just a hillside. The food prices really were not that bad. I think we were maybe paid, I guess, 25% more compared to like in town at this place, which is not that much of a surcharge. Beer's $1.50 in town. They're $2 out here. But again, I mean, you can just see how many more people were in the water compared to 10 years ago, when there was maybe 10 or 15 people hanging out. At night, again, a difference I noticed was that even though there weren't many people back in 2013 compared to now, things really kind of settled down at night. Whereas in 2013, it was more of a bit of a party atmosphere. There was 15, 20 people, but everybody was drinking heavily, and now it was a lot calmer. There were people with kids, and by 10 p.m. right now, I mean, it's totally deserted. I think one other thing I remember from when I was there last, I had a private room, and there were no private rooms with bathrooms. So I had just a shared bathroom, and this time they had private rooms for 1 to 3 people with private ensuite bathrooms, which was great. Thanks for watching this video showing Paradiso in 2013 and 2024. I'll look forward to doing another video on Paradiso in 2035.